he likes that one too. Oh, he really likes this one. This is it. This is the one I should make. Hi there. Welcome back. I'm Mrs. Claus, and I'm in my kitchen, and I was trying to decide on what to make for Santa today for his treat. I decided that I'm going to make him one of his favorite cookies. It's peanut butter chocolate chip, and it's super easy to make, and you're going to love it. So come along with me and let me show you how to make it. I'm so glad you came to join me today. We're going to make a really fun, easy recipe that you kiddos can do at home yourself or with a little help from your parents. This recipe is peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, and it only has 4 ingredients. It's so easy to make. So, as usual, I always like to start out with giving you the ingredients first. The first thing you're going to need is some good creamy peanut butter. You need 1 cup, so measure out a cup, and I always use Jif, creamy Jif. You can use Skippy or whatever your favorite is, but I have found Jif works really good for this recipe. I take a cup of Jif and I put it in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes to kind of get it a little harder because it's pretty creamy. The next thing you're going to need is 1 egg. You're also going to need 1 cup of sugar. Just white sugar is all you need. And you're going to need some chocolate chips. You can do milk chocolate or semi-sweet. These are milk chocolate. So I know Santa's going to love it. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to crack your egg and put it in your bowl. Make sure you discard all your trash in the trash can. Let's get a nice towel here. I always like to have a good towel to dry my hands on in between. And then you're going to take 1 cup of peanut butter. So you get yourself a little bit of your peanut butter and you scoop it out just like this. That whole cup goes in the bowl. All of it. Make sure you scrape the bowl good. Get it all out of there so that you have all of it and ready to use. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your sugar, the whole cup, and you pour the cup right in there, the whole cup. Then you're going to take and you're going to stir everything around. Stir it really, really good. It takes a little bit because you have 1 cup of sugar, you have 1 egg, and you have the 1 cup of peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. Takes a little bit to turn it all in there really good, and you can take it and stir it and stir it. You got to make sure all the ingredients are done together. Now you can add other things to this recipe if you want. If you wanted to put a little vanilla in there, that would add some flavoring. I don't really need that since I'm using the chocolate chips today. So once it's all stirred together good, then you're going to take your chocolate chips and you sprinkle those in there. Get them all in there. I used about a half a cup of chocolate chips. It makes it good and chocolatey. And then stir those in. And you can probably see here as I'm stirring, everything gets in there. And you can see the chocolate chips are mixed up and the peanut butter and the egg. And you're probably thinking, well, there's no flour. These are flourless. So if you don't want flour in your recipe, this is a great one to use. And it's so easy and it keeps the peanut butter cookies really moist. So we get it all mixed together like that. And then I'm just going to clear off some of this here. Put these over into the dishwasher area because we don't need these anymore. So we'll put these away so that they can get all cleaned up. And the next thing we're going to do is we need to have a baking sheet. So here we have a cookie sheet where I put just some parchment paper on there. And the parchment paper makes the cookies not stick and you don't have to use any cooking spray or anything. I bet you're wondering what this is for. Well, it's not for the baking sheet. It's for a whole nother reason. So the other thing that I like is I like to find a good scooper. Now I use an ice cream scoop. You can use a large ice cream scoop or a small one, or if you have a cookie scoop, you can use that too. And if not, you can use just a spoon and it works just fine. So the next thing that I like to do is I take the spatula and I put that in my little container there. And I get this has a little handle on it. So we scoop it and get a nice, now I make big cookies for Santa because instead of a bunch of little cookies, he has 1 or 2 great big cookies. And it's really yummy. And as you can see, it's fully in the scoop. You don't have to touch it at all. You lay it right on the parchment paper like that, and you leave it whole. And then we're gonna get another cookie and do the same thing. And we're gonna lay it right here. Give some room because these are big cookies. These aren't little cookies, and they'll be nice and yummy. And then we'll add another one over here. And this will make about 6 good-sized cookies. One right here. And then we'll go right another one. And put it over here. And then one last one. So that makes about 6 big cookies, or you can make a dozen small cookies. And we'll put it about right there. Now, one of the things that we do, and we'll put this into the counters, is we use this. And the reason for it is you're going to need a fork because we're going to smash these down a little bit so that the cookie doesn't stick to the fork, and you can make a little fork impression on it. Spray a little Pam right on your cookie fork, and then you just smash it down this way and get them all smashed down. And then you can spray a little more because remember, they have a lot of sugar and a lot of peanut butter. And then you smash it good. And you don't have to make them too flat because they're going to spread out a little bit, but not a lot. They'll be nice, good-sized cookie. A little bit more on this one. And we'll get it down. And then I like to do what I call crisscross. So I take it and I spray it again. And this time I go the opposite direction on the cookie. And it gives a nice little pattern on them. Your mom's probably made cookies like this before too. And we'll get this one. And then we have them all there. Now, if you like to decorate cookies or you want to add a little sprinkle, you can put a little tiny bit of sugar on the top, or you can use like colored sugar to give a little Christmassy look. I'm going to leave these just like they are because I know how yummy they are. So then we take our baking sheet with our cookies, and as you can see, we made 6 nice sized cookies, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees. Now make sure your oven's already warmed up into temperature at 350, so get mom or dad or one of your brothers or sisters to help you do that. And then you take your cookies, and we're going to go over and we're going to put them in our oven. So those are baking off, but what I've done so I can show you is these are some I took out of the first batch I made, so I was going to show you what they look like. Aren't they yummy? They're nice, good-sized cookies. Look how big they are. And they are so moist that when you break them, oh, they're ooey and gooey in the middle. And you have chocolate chips in there. They are really good. Now, I've got this on one of Santa's favorite plates. This is enough for 2 or 3 snacks. So we've got a couple friends coming over later, one of our elves and one of our helpers that are going to come, and we'll share our cookies with them with a good, nice cup of that cocoa that we make. So if you want to try out this recipe, check all the details right there on our website, and you can do it too. Now, until next time, you keep baking. Merry Christmas. Santa, I've got your cookies ready, and I'm bringing them to you. They are absolutely yummy.